Summary of events for the city of Damascus and its countryside for Friday, April the 5th. The number of martyrs today reached 54 so far, among them 2 women, 6 children and 11 under torture, distributed as 36 in Damascus and its countryside, 10 in Aleppo, 3 in Dar'a, 2 in Hama, 1 in Deir el-Zor, 1 in Homs and 1 in Idlib. As for the field news, Jobber witnessed heavy shelling with rocket launchers since the early morning, while mortars hit برزة in several areas, causing large human and material losses, as 2 people lost their lives with the bullets of regime snipers in the western alley. الميدان, Bab Srije, الزاهرة and المزة each witnessed security presence in most mosques after the Friday prayer, and in الصناعة, security also spread in البراميل square at the end of Bistan al-Dur neighborhood, and security from الشاغور quarter and الصناعة barrier raided several houses and arrested a number of young men. As for Al-Tadamun, bombing with mortars hit many parts of the neighborhood, while many people were injured in Al-Yarmouk camp because of a shell that fell near Palestine Mosque. Moving to the countryside, rocket shelling hit the town of Kafar Batna, while Al-Mu'addamiyya was exposed to fierce shelling with heavy artillery that targeted residential neighborhoods in the city by the 4th Brigade, causing fires in residential buildings, while 4 died and many were wounded because of the shelling that led to huge destruction and large material losses. Al-Mleha lost 1 martyr and many were injured, some in serious conditions, because of heavy rocket shelling that targeted the town. Rocket launchers and mortars bombed Zibdin in the area around Tamiko and behind Al-Iman Mosque, and in Al-Qalamun, 3 Scud rockets were launched from the Troop 155 in Al-Qutayfa towards the Syrian north. A military convoy headed to the eastern entrance to the city of Daraya from Al-Mazda military airport through the southern orbital road in the morning, supported with 7 tanks, 2 armored vehicles, 3 BMB cars and 5 cars with dashkas, with several ambulance vehicles and a big number of troop carriers. Very fierce clashes between the Free Army and the regime forces took place in Al-Hurriya Square, following operations by the Free Army to hit regime locations close to the square, as the city and its western orchards were exposed to shelling with rockets, heavy artillery and tanks from the barracks and barriers surrounding the city. Shelling also hit the towns of El-Sbene, Yelda and Douma, as many were wounded in Harasta because of the shelling on the city. Bombing also intensified in Al-Buwaida as many shells fell in the town, while heavy shelling targeted Beit Saham coinciding with clashes on the outskirts of the town. Many were wounded in Jisrin that was bombed with mortars and rocket launchers, and 3 lost their lives as clashes between the 2 armies took place in the town. And in Jaramana, 1 died and many were injured because of 5 mortars that fell in Al-Janain neighborhood. As for the protest today, the rebels organized demonstrations in each Saqba, Arbin, Kafar Batna and Al-Yarmouk camp, confirming on the importance of the peaceful movement along with the military movement, and the demonstration took place in Al-Asali with the remaining inhabitants of the area in spite of the continuous shelling as well as the terrible human and living conditions.